Welcome back. PT St. Vincent and the Grenadines PT St. Vincent Resort has scored a position on the top 10 best Caribbean resorts. According to results from the USA Today 10 Best Readers' Choice Awards 2017, the Grenadine Island Resort of PT St. Vincent took the number 6 position. A panel of experts partnered with 10 best editors to pick the initial nominees, and the top 10 winners were determined by popular vote. Situated on the southern tip of the Grenadines, PT St. Vincent is a private 115-acre island resort with just 22 cottages and beach villas. And we say congratulations to PT St. Vincent. Continuing now, the child that died on Sunday when a fire destroyed a house in Otley Hall sometime after 7 p.m. has been identified as 18-month-old Wendell Welcome. Wendell and his two sisters, 3 and 5, were left alone while their mother, Roxanne Welcome, went to church with another of their siblings. The children's father, Winston Welcome, went to fetch water, and when he returned, he saw the house ablaze. The two girls were rushed to the Milton Cater Memorial Hospital, where they are being treated for severe burns. Persons in the area say they had warned the children's parents about leaving them at home alone, while the police are looking into the possibility that the fire was started by a candle. The 3 committees on the leeward side of the island have committed to combining their resources, connections and willpower to organize an all-leeward rural carnival launch. This, according to coordinator of Rural Carnival, Esward Roberts, in a Facebook posting. Roberts also publicly expressed his appreciation to all persons from these committees who are working tirelessly to ensure that the event will go down as one of the most memorable events on the Vincent Mass calendar for 2017. Roberts said a press conference would be held in the month of February, where apart from sharing all details of the event, all sponsors would be fully acknowledged. The rural coordinator said they are looking forward to the public's full support on the initiative. Prime Minister and Minister of Finance Dr. Ralph Gonsalves, as he presented the 2017 budget in Parliament, made an announcement on Monday evening that effective May 1st, styrofoam products will be banned in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. In an effort to lower the cost of environmentally positive substitutes for plastics, including styrofoam, and reduce the adverse effects that plastics have on the environment, the VAT charge on biodegradable packaging and food containers will be removed. Styrofoam is a kind of expanded polystyrene used especially for making food containers. The material gained popularity because it's lightweight, 95% is air. It offers good insulation properties that keep products cold or hot and keeps things safe during the shipping process without adding weight. However, over the years, information about harmful effects of styrofoam ASPS on people's health and the environment has been accumulating. Prime Minister Dr. Ralph Gonsalves, while presenting the budget estimates in Parliament on Monday, said that $40.7 million or 17.7% of the capital budget has been allocated to environmental protection as the government of St. Vincent and the Grenadines continue to pay great attention to climate change issues this year. Dr. Gonsalves said in the recent years, St. Vincent and the Grenadines have suffered repeatedly from natural disasters, which led to significant losses in houses, bridges, roads and the forests, and this is why investments can be made to support climate change mitigation and adaptation. A number of fiscal measures aimed at increasing revenue to finance what Prime Minister Gonsalves calls ambitious plans for growth and development will see Vincentians paying more taxes in 2017. The PM in Parliament yesterday said that in order to help offset the cost of natural disasters, the government proposes to introduce 1% levy on consumption within the state, and the most efficient way to do this is to increase VAT from 15% to 16%, and the rate for accommodation and other tourism-related activities from 10% to 11%. Other notable increases include 2% levy on incoming calls and on data charges, in addition to 2% levy already in place on outgoing calls, and increase on departure tax from its current $40 to $100. These new measures take place from May 1st, 2017, while the revenue yield from this estimated at $10 million per annum. Leader of the opposition New Democratic Party, NDP, Honorable Dr. Godwin Friday, has expressed in Parliament his concerns with the runway at the Argyle International Airport.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, what we have out at Argyle now, it causes a lot of concern about it. I don't care how many flights you have coming in next week. We see in the newspapers we speak, on front page, work is still going on the runway. It's finished. Mr. Speaker, because I've inquired as the leader of the opposition and as a concerned citizen of this country to find out what exactly was happening. And I've told Mr. Speaker, and maybe the Prime Minister could correct me if I'm wrong, and I would like to hear, quite frankly, the engineers give an explanation as to what the problem is, rather than any political figure could know. But what I'm told, Mr. Speaker, is that the issue that is happening there is what is referred to as pavement failure. And the answer that it could continue to happen because water is coming up the subbase and it prevents the fine silt and affecting the asphalt, that it creates these soft spots that have to be addressed from time to time. I've heard that. I am told, Mr. Speaker, that this is a very serious problem. If it is not the case, then let us get the correction.
Mr. Speaker,
because it's not the first time that the repairs have been done.
My honourable friend has asked that.
Prime Minister, I wonder if you could do it in your rebuttal, please.
Well, you see, okay, I can do it in my rebuttal, but the point is this. I thought that it would...
But he has a given it, so okay.
Regional Airline Lead has advised that from Tuesday, February 14, 2017, all flights into and out of St. Vincent will be operated out of the new Argyle International Airport, the AIA, located at Scenic Argyle Gardens, Argyle, St. Vincent. In a release, Lead reminded passengers that check-in starts 2 hours before scheduled departure time and closes 45 minutes before scheduled departure time. Prime Minister Dr. Ralph Gonsalves, speaking with API's Leon John, said the Argyle International Airport has been a creative package. The Prime Minister said that it took about $730 million, plus other monies as well as an international assistance.
And then, of course, our friends overseas, Cuba, Venezuela, Trinidad and Tobago, the Republic of China and Taiwan, Turkey, Libya, Iran, Mexico, Austria, the Republic of Georgia, other friends in different institutions, CARICOM Development Fund, and so on and so forth. And it has been a creative package, clearly a project which is costing to build about $730 million Eastern Caribbean, and then you have to have some money to equip it. And you start that without any money, but with resources of people, of land for land. We sold some of our land to acquire the land out at Argyle. And then international solidarity. It's truly an international airport because we have had Cubans and Venezuelans working there, and Taiwanese and Barbadians.
Prime Minister Gonsalves said that despite persons asking where the resources would come from, he knew and simply married his ideas to the resources.
More tourists come in to sell our goods and services to them. It would facilitate that. It also would facilitate us moving goods and services from here to consumers overseas, increasing jobs, increasing wealth. Is, as I say, it's a modern gateway to the world. We are opening ourselves further to the world. It's not a virtual opening up, but an actual. We do the virtual through the internet, but this is an actual one. And you know, at the beginning, even well-meaning people told me that I shouldn't really embark on something which is going to bring nothing but grief to me, that we wouldn't be able to accomplish it, that it would divert me from things which are achievable. That there's no way in which we can build an international airport, particularly when they see we didn't have the resources. But I knew where the resources could come from, and I knew what resources we had, and we just married them creatively. And it took a little longer than we anticipated, but so did the temple to house the Ark of the Covenant.
In case you've just joined us, you're looking at IKtv News Update. Following this commercial break, we bring you more local stories.